Hello. How are we doing? Right. I've switched to my 9070 XT, so I'm going to be on that for the foreseeable future. Probably like the next week. Try and smash out a ton of games. But I'm going to have a look at Battlefield 2042. It's been a while. Do also want to check out 5 and 1. Do that at some point. I just happen to have this one installed. I don't actually have the other two installed. So, thought I'd have a quick look at it. Check out 4K, 1440p, 1080p. Should be fairly interesting to see what performance is like. This game does actually have ray tracing as well. It's only, I think, is it ambient occlusion, I think. Yeah, ray traced ambient occlusion. I think it's the only setting. So, gonna do 4K at first. So, I've got 4K set here. I do probably want to go full screen. I'll go full screen there. 3040 by 2160. Rest of the settings. I think all the graphics settings maxed out at the moment. So everything's set to ultra. Ray traced. I'll leave that on at first. From what I remember, it's not really worth having it on. I think it wrecks the performance quite significantly, but I'll obviously see it on and then we'll switch it off. Future frame rendering, I think I've got that on because that actually affects your FPS quite a lot as well. And perfectly, the overlay works, because my MSI Afterburner never used to work on this game. Seems like they've maybe fixed it. Let me know as well if the game is maybe too loud, because the first-person shooter games are always super loud. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. I will take a look at 1440p in a little bit, yeah. You usually do 4K, 1440p, and then 1080p normally. Just to get a rough comparison between them.
The US has deployed forces against our Antarctic oil drilling operation. That facility is critical to our energy infrastructure, and we must defend it at all costs. Stop the Americans from securing the sectors.
We'll check out like maybe 1 or 2 maps at 4K just to get a rough idea.
Your transport is waiting.
What are we doing here? Do I maybe snipe on this? Might be a little bit rusty, to be honest, because it's been a while since I played.
Protect your objectives and hold your ground as long as possible.
I'll tell you what I do need to do straight away. I need to turn that music off, because that is really distracting. It's not too loud. Okay, cool. Now, I do remember actually on this map, it doesn't do well in these sort of valley areas because of the ray tracing, I think. So at the moment, it's doing about 60. On average, 64. It just was quite noticeably quite stuttery. Like, look at my frame time. Look at the frame time there. It has quite big spikes in it. There's the 0.1% low of 12, which isn't particularly good. I mean, it's overall not too bad considering my settings. Obviously, it's fairly demanding settings. And I do recall this map. When you have ray traced ambient occlusion on it, it does seem to hammer the FPS quite a lot. But we'll play it through, see how it goes. I think you probably will get an average above 60, which is not too bad. Do I risk going up there? Everything else, almost 13 gigs of VRAM, so that's also not too bad. We can deal with that on 16, obviously. Maxed out power as well, as we've sort of come to expect on this. Dude, they're really pushing this side, aren't they? Holy. Oh, that heli's going to get me. I need someone to heal me. No, from behind.
Our forces are moving to attack Alpha 1.
You've ordered a 1440p. What's that? An ultra wide OLED. That'll look good. 240. How much was that? This is with ray tracing on, yeah. I'll switch it off in a sec because, like I say, in these deep bits here, it really hammers your FPS. And I do think the hit is normally obviously worse as well on AMD GPUs. Although it's not even full ray tracing on this, but like look in this bit here, 55. That's pretty much the sort of lowest you'll get really, which still isn't too bad, but have absolutely kind of no need on a multiplayer game to really put ray tracing on, or at least I would never put it on if I was playing myself. It's same on Battlefield 5. It's interesting to see, but it's not really worth it in my opinion. It's got the... There's someone in here as well. Yeah, they're all up top. No. Oh wow, 49 FPS there. I think that's probably the lowest I've seen. Definitely in the gunfights can feel it. I'd much rather have 100 plus really, which hopefully at 1440p will have. I'll switch the ray tracing off now and just see how much of an effect that has. Actually, let me boot in quick. 1440p, yes, yeah, we'll do 1440p in a little bit. We've just started, so have a look at 4K really quick. So if in this particular area here, pretty much getting about 60, yeah, 66, 67, average 64. I think ray tracing probably might be like 10 FPS. Let's switch that off here. How much better does that get? Oh my god. Okay, that's way more. Oh my god. I was not... Whoa. Okay, is it loaded? Wow, that's a huge difference. Oh my god. It's like almost 40 FPS difference. That's crazy for just ambient occlusion. That's going to be way better playing it like this. I was not expecting that at all. Getting an average of almost 110 here, which that is a crazy difference. So yeah, absolutely do not put ray tracing on this. That's a big shock. Frame time as well. Still does look a little bit choppy, but it looks way better as you would expect. But everything else, power still maxed. VRAM's down like a little. Like 500 meg. Are they still hiding in here? Yep, they're in there somewhere. Damn, I don't even know where to go. This is mayhem. Oh, they're on the route. They're on the they're on the hill up there behind us. Oh, they got it. Okay, so we do still occasionally get dips under 100, but that's going to be so much more playable. And this is with everything still maxed as well. So I've still got all the base settings, all the base graphics maxed out as well. So that's still overall not too bad. Oh, I should have gone up top.
Regroup here. Guard your new objectives.
Disappointing thing is, I don't think this game has FSR. I could have sworn it had FSR. It definitely has DLSS, but it doesn't have any FSR or anything, so that's a little bit disappointing. Oh, we can't check that out. Oh, try to get out of that. That's a fast time to kill, isn't it? Who needs ray tracing in dynamics? Yeah, no, I agree. I wouldn't have it on. It's obviously interesting to see from a testing perspective because I just was not expecting that much of an FPS hit. I do think probably, you know, because we know ray tracing doesn't perform as good on AMD. I think I was thinking from playing on NVIDIA GPUs because normally it's about a 10 to 15 FPS hit on like an NVIDIA GPU. But on this it's like 40. At least at 4K. Which, yeah, that's pretty nuts. Absolutely not worth having it on at all for that kind of FPS hit. It's definitely not worth it. This is not a good spot. I can't aim. This is breakthrough game mode, I think. Whoa. Damn, I need to get out of this spot. How do we do this? Without getting shot. Fail. To a spot where I can't actually see anyone. They're down there. No. There's loads of them. Alexandru, hello. So maybe we'll drop the settings a little bit as well. Interestingly, I think with it seems to hold around 97-98% usage, doesn't it? It's roughly about where it sits. I'm like rusty as hell on this. Yeah, average of 106, which isn't too bad. Like I say, because this is 4K, so 100 FPS is pretty decent. Can almost definitely set it to medium. Probably would push 144. Do you get it dipped down a little bit here to about 70 to 80, so that's definitely a little bit less. Why did that guy? I could have got that guy. Oh, I'm going to get shot in the back. Had to retreat. I prefer attacking, really. You can't really switch sides, can you? I think 2042. I personally, I mean, this game got a lot of hate. I personally don't mind it. It got a lot of hate when it first came out. Like, understandably, because it was bad when it first came out, but I don't mind it now. It's not the best Battlefield, but it's like, it scratches the Battlefield itch enough, I think, because there's a new one coming out. Is there a new one coming out this year? They're working on a new one. Maybe this year or end of this year. So I'll definitely be playing that. I'm gonna get sniped. But yeah, same here. I like COD for me is a bit... Just got a bit bored of it, really. I always preferred Battlefield multiplayer. I think Warzone's good in itself. I prefer Battlefield multiplayer compared to COD multiplayer. I don't really enjoy COD multiplayer at all, to be honest, anymore. Where do I don't even know where they are. They're below. All just flying in. Wow. He's upstairs. Can I get up there? I don't think I can get up there.
Charlie 2.
No. Yeah, a little bit. To be honest, I played this a little bit last night for the first time in forever. I'm like pretty rusty. Amir, hello. Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited. I'll be checking out Verdansk. They're bringing Verdansk back on Warzone, aren't they? I'll try and check that out on this GPU because I've not actually seen any COD on this GPU yet. And it'll probably hopefully run quite well. Because COD generally runs quite well on AMD GPUs. I think they're on the roof. Look out there. They are, they're on the roof. There's loads of them. I can't heal. Oh, I got no... Did I use my med pen? I was trying to heal up. It wasn't... It was as though I didn't have my med pen. This is decent. It is decent performance. Out of 4K, yeah. I mean, we're averaging 110 here. It was with ray tracing on. It wasn't particularly good. Like, ray tracing hits it for loads in this game. I wasn't expecting it to be so much. It hits it for about 40 FPS in this game. So, definitely don't have that on. I do want to, before we drop down to 1440p, I do actually want to drop the settings a little bit and see... I want to sort of see if we can get closer to 144, which is what my refresh rate is. So I'm going to set everything to high instead. So hopefully that loads. I'm trying to back out, but I think it's loading. The game's frozen. Yeah, I don't know. I literally can't do anything. It's got the little loading thing here. No! What's happened? I can't do anything. Look, the game's still running, but I can't click on anything. I'm gonna have to wait for it. How weird. Oh, there we go. I think I accidentally pressed the console. Command line. So everything's set to high here. Okay, there we go. Right, we're back to it. Wow, this feels better. This feels way more responsive. Straight away. And pretty much bang on average of 144 there. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it was the console, yeah. I couldn't actually see that behind the overlay. It was like hidden behind the overlay.
Charlie 2 is being attacked by US forces.
Pricing for a PC configuration? Yeah, PC part picker is a good one. That's the one I use. Someone's coming up.
Hostile activity at one of our objectives.
Oh no, I think that's the turret. Sounds like someone on a zipline. Is there going to be anyone up here? Retake. Can we try and cut this back? I'm gonna get sniped. Yep, there we go. I knew that was gonna happen.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Damn, bro.
Hostiles are down to half strength.
No, surrounded. Absolutely surrounded. Core 1 issues. What, the 9070 XT or the Aorus Elite? I'm gonna get over to that. This looks pretty good though, average of 138. So we're pretty much hitting my refresh rate, which is good. But everything's set to high, so graphically I think it still looks decent. Got no complaints there. Where is he? How have I not got this guy? Did someone get him? I think someone got him. No way. Scatter grenade. $3080 to 9070 XT. And you're in the UK, right? I mean, it's not too bad upgrade. Is this... What do you normally play at? 1440p? Whoa, see that all load in? There's someone down there. Damn! How have I not even got a single one of those? I think the only disappointing things at the moment is like FSR 4 is obviously supported in way less games. It will take some time to obviously get that up. I think that's what holds it back a little bit, but overall sort of value of any other GPU is probably the best out there. No, I'm trying to grab it. Someone's shooting. It's a tank. Now, we are capping this. Imagine if that grenade hits. Where are they? God. There's no clear way in which they're coming. It's like every single angle. As soon as I push forward, they're behind me. Hello. Do I have an overclock card? It is the Gigabyte Gaming overclock, so it's overclocked, yeah, but I haven't... It's overclocked out of the box, but I haven't actually done anything manually to it. I think we can get C1 back. If I can get up there, there's someone down there.
Enemy soldier mark, 90 meters from my position.
The Americans have taken the sector. We must hold
No, they took it. Couldn't they get there quick enough? I'm gonna get sniped. That guy got sniped. Trying to rank up this gun as well. I wouldn't normally use this gun, but I unlocked it. I thought I'd try and get some attachments for it. It's not too bad, actually. I don't really know what the best guns on this game are anymore. The 3080 that you've got, Gav, is it the 12? There was 2 versions, wasn't there? Was it 10 and 12? Was it 10 and 12 gig? I think it was, right? On the 3080? Oh, look at that. See, stuff like that, the flame, when I have ray tracing on, that really absolutely just wrecks your FPS. So bad. I can hear him. Whoa.
Danger! 130 meters!
Are they in? I think they're in the back.
U.S. troops assaulting one of our objectives.
Oh, they're getting D1. You got the 10 gig. Yeah, that must be... That's probably quite a struggle at 1440p in a lot of games, isn't it? If you want to max it out. VR games, yeah. I get a lot of questions about VR, but I don't have a VR headset, so... I would like to hopefully at some point get one so I can test it out, but don't really have anything like that at the moment. So I don't really know how this performs at with VR.
We have enemies attacking Delta 1.
I don't think it's too bad. I think Nvidia though still is VR still leans more to that, is it? I honestly don't know. I would like to try Star Citizen out in VR though. That'd be the first game. Oh, I'm in big trouble here. Oh my goodness. What the hell? What's with all this fire? That whole back bit was on fire. Holy smokes, not getting out of that. Am I playing a stream on the same PC? No. No, I have second stream PC. So what I want to do, we'll wait for this. I'll try out a second map just to get a rough idea as to whether FPS performs differently across 2 maps. And then after that, we'll drop 1440p and we'll check that out, just so we can get a pretty accurate sort of reading on. Because I know sometimes different maps perform a little differently, but. Dude, this game, the time to kill is so fast. Like, I know when I'm in a gunfight and I'm like, oh, I need to pull out of this gunfight. You do not even have the time to pull out of the gunfight at all. It's so fast. Because that gunfight there, I was like, I need to pull out of this gunfight because I'm not going to get that kill. He was in like a bit of a head spot. I knew I wasn't going to win that, but I can't pull out of it. As soon as I try and pull out of it, you're dead before you can even pull out of it. As I was like running back, he still gets me. It feels faster than I remember it. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's just me. But it feels like it's quicker. I'm trying to take this back. See if we can get a flank.
This final sector is our last line of defense.
That's not good. Do I make that run? That guy's jumped right into my line of fire. That's good. Hey, we won.
The Americans. This site remains secure. Well
Is it better
done.
to stream on a secondary PC? I mean, you can do it on one. I purely just have a second because I want to. When I'm testing stuff, it means there's basically no performance hit. So it's more accurate, you know. But you can do it on the same PC. You'll just have less FPS though. Like your stream will consume some of your performance. So if you're just playing the game and streaming, you could do it off the same PC probably. But for like testing, if you want it to be as accurate as possible, you don't really want that performance hit. This is currently 4K at the moment. It should say it on the screen actually. Does it say 4K? Yeah, we got 4K on the screen. Just going to test this second map a little bit, see roughly what performance is like there, and then we'll drop to 1440p. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. It helps me out. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. That just there was 4K high settings. I'll show you the settings. Oh my god, I unlocked loads of stuff. So the settings, I'm at 4K here. Settings were just the high preset, basically. So all of this set to high, ray tracing off. So we did try ray tracing at first with everything maxed, and it was about 60 FPS. With quite an unstable frame time, to be honest. So we switched ray tracing off, and that then gave us like 40 FPS. That did about 100 to 110, I think it was, at 4K max without ray tracing. And then we switched to high, and that was giving me about close to 140 average. So I was just seeing if I could hit my 144 hertz refresh rate. Could maybe quickly on this next map, I do just want to see if the performance is similar, and then I'll maybe check out 4K low, and then we can switch to 1440p, because I'm also curious to see like how much we can get. I think overall performance, as long as you've got ray tracing off, is pretty good. Like 4K max, I can do 100 FPS is like pretty decent. Future frame rendering, yeah, but it drops your FPS loads if you switch that off. I can switch it off if you want to have a look at it, but it normally drops your FPS loads. I know on Battlefield 5 it also had that setting, and it used to drop your FPS loads. And it drops your usage, your GPU usage loads as well. $9070 XT crashes in Black Myth Wukong cinematic graphics. Well, what's the error? You haven't got
headquarters are in Scandinavia. They're one of our top
have you
supporters
got
in this
path
project.
tracing on?
Someone leaked this intel to Russia. The enemy plans to assault the Nordvik facility and take it for themselves. We are not going to let that happen. Stop them at the gates, Notepads.
I do stream with a capture card, yeah.
And make the Russians bleed every time they push forward. We have your back. Take whatever you need to get the job done.
Alright, I'll keep going with this gum. See if we can rank it up a little bit more. I think FPS straight away here pretty much looks the same on this map, doesn't it? Doesn't look too different. God, this started quick, didn't it? There's someone at the back there. There's a tank though, which isn't great. They're still over there. I can hear them.
The enemy is moving on Alpha 1.
I don't know where to go here because of the tank. Damn, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's really low. We get it.
Threat neutralized!
Whoa. This is an ultra. No, this is on high, 4K high at the moment. I can switch. Yeah, we'll switch to low before I drop it down to 1440p. Looks like same FPS though, pretty much as the other map. So if we go to set everything to low here, still got ray tracing off. I wouldn't recommend putting ray tracing on at all, to be honest, on this. It's like way too much of a performance hit on this GPU. Let's we gotta try take that back. Am I playing with frame generation on right now? No. I wouldn't recommend frame generation on this game. It doesn't have it natively supported anyway. You could switch on fluid motion frames, but I wouldn't recommend it in a first-person shooter, really. So 4K low, 180, 190 FPS, which is, you know, that's another 40 to 50 FPS increase, which is quite a lot. Fairly decent. I do think the lows, the 0.1% low is a little bit disappointing. Got 62 at the moment. I'll reset it. It does seem... Frame time doesn't look as smooth as I think it could be, but I don't have any noticeable, visible stuttering or anything. Oh, not again. Not fire again. Is that a tank? There's a tank. I don't know where to look. How is anyone seeing me in this? What on earth? That was an enemy, I think. He's hiding under the... We got him at least. That's a funny spot. I think setting all the graphics too low as well has actually brought our VRAM down by about 3 gig, which is quite a lot. Still not an issue though. With any settings on this game, even with ray tracing on, the VRAM wasn't a problem. I think the highest we got was about 13, wasn't it? Whoa. Only thing that also bugs me, people don't really res on this game. Oh wait, well, I think I'm in a terrible... Where am I? Okay, I don't even think I can be resed. Oh, maybe I could have.
The enemy is trying to seize Alpha 2.
You're about to get fragged. How is that not hit marked or anything? They were like all lit right in there. He's under the car. Oh, he's so low. No! Oh, I got distracted by that guy hiding under the car. This is chaos. Somehow still holding it. Is it good in streaming? I'm not streaming off the GPU here. I'm streaming off a second PC on my 4060. So I'm not streaming off the GPU.
Secured Alpha 1. We no longer occupy Alpha 2.
Oh wow, there's loads on that. I need to get on that. I don't want to peek my head that side because there's so many. They're all in that building. Oh, there's way too many.
Abandon the sector. Fall back.
No, we lost it.
Hold the line in the next sector.
Is 4080 Super at $1,000 a good deal? Probably not. Because, oh, that's dollars though, isn't it? How much is the 5080 where you are? I mean, that's $7. How much is the 5080 where you are? Because that's still quite expensive for a 4080 Super. That's like, what, £800?
Enter the sector. Regroup and
That's still quite pricey. Because the Founders Edition 5080 here is like $990, is it? $980, $990? For $950 Canadian dollars. That's pretty good, isn't it? I'm not sure how much that is in pounds, but I think that's pretty good. A lot of the models were like super expensive here. They did have some MSRP models, but they all sold out like instantly.
Reloading!
So a lot of the models were like quite a bit more. Trying to remember this map.
That one's dead.
So yeah, 4K low, pretty much 180 FPS average. And in all honesty, I don't really think there's much difference between the graphics at Ultra in this game. Ultra and low. This doesn't really look low to me.
Russian attack at one of our objectives.
I'm sure in a side-by-side image you can probably tell, but it really doesn't seem like a big difference. I don't even know where they're coming from. Where are they? Almost definitely going to be inside there. No. Yeah, they're hiding in there. They're hiding in that little container. I'm going for it. Oh, God.
Attacking Bravo 1.
I'm in big doo-doo. No! He was waiting for me. Right, we'll switch to we'll switch to 4040p in a sec. Don't know whether I should do it mid-game because it might break my stream. We'll see what happens. Do you think the memory junction hotspot's quite fairly warm on this, considering my GPU temperature is under 60? Nope. He's just parachuted. Dude, I can't get these guys on the left. There's loads of them, but
We now occupy Bravo 1.
tank.
At half their strength.
No.
So dangerous.
Yeah, 4K low settings at the moment. Gonna switch to 1440p in a sec. Just mainly having a look. Any other settings we could? It's a bit of a shame we don't have FSR really, because we have it has dynamic resolution scale, but can't say if honestly. I put it to 50%. I honestly don't know. Can't say I've ever even used that, to be honest with you. So it's set to 50%, but it's not really changed my FPS much at all, has it?
We've lost Bravo 1.
Looks pretty much the same. Try and take B back. B back. Still going to be up there though. We got to get on this.
Sector is done for. Continue the defense further in.
Get him up.
Go.
Fall back. Oh no. Oh, I'm not going to make it back. Yeah, it's definitely... It's so hard to make it back sometimes on that, because they obviously can see where you are. It's so hard to get back quick enough.
Russian forces are in pursuit. Guard your objectives.
Can I show max? I can do it at 4K quick, yeah, before I switch it down. It won't be particularly good, but I'll switch it all back to Ultra. It really absolutely wrecks the FPS. I'll switch dynamic off. I wonder what's the point in dynamic 100%? So I'll put ray traced ambient occlusion on here, but it really does hit the FPS like really hard. Eminent, hello. I'm alright, how are you? I've got a question for you. Do you know, do you watch Geeky Pastimes? Because I was watching one of his streams the other day. I was watching it back. His Easter egg hunt one, I think, because I follow him, and I saw your name on, like, I think it was one of the, just the comment feeds thing, and I was like, oh, I recognise that name. But yeah, look how much that hits my FPS for there. So, it's all over the place. Look, low as 38, 37. It's absolutely nuts how much the FPS gets hit with it. Like, look how all over the place that FPS is though. Anywhere from like 40s to 70s or something. It's crazy. Like 75. It honestly does not feel good at all. Like 31. It's crazy. So this is why I do not recommend putting ray tracing on at all. It is just absolutely not worth it. Look at it in here. 29. Oh my god, that's the lowest we've seen. That's really not good. So like, yeah, look at this frame time as well. Absolutely all over the place. It's rough. VRAM though still fine, 13.3, but god, inside this area is really, it really hits it badly. But then watch this, look. Look how much difference it makes if I switch it off. It's a crazy difference. Hopefully I'm not killed. No! Because I was shocked. I know it's like a hit on this game, but I didn't think it was that bad because it's just ambient occlusion. But if I go back, I'll go back to that building and you'll see that the difference in it is absolutely insane. Oh, hopefully I can get back there just so I can show you. You do watch him. Nice. Yeah, I thought I saw your name and I was like, but because it was I'd have messaged in there and said hello, but it was a replay. I was watching it this morning. I think he did it maybe yesterday. So obviously if it was a previous stream, so I could have commented, but you wouldn't have been there. But yeah, look, 100 FPS. So it's an absolutely insane difference. All the way from, we had 20. We had 20 or 30 in here, and we're getting like basically 90 to 100 now. It's insane. It's insane for it being just ambient occlusion as well. Like, I'd expect maybe a 10, 15 FPS hit or something with just that. But it's literally in that building. It's like 60 to 70 FPS, which is absolutely absurd. I think outside it's more maybe 30 to 40 FPS hit. But that building, for whatever reason, seems absolutely horrendously optimized. It's probably the kind of shininess, I guess, all the lighting and stuff going on. God, we're losing these points like crazy. It's because I wasn't really contributing. I was just looking at the FPS. Travel Time, hello. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't. I mean, I can't even notice any visible difference between ray tracing on and off in this. So it's absolutely not worth it. It's the same as I think Battlefield 5 ray tracing, if you've ever seen that. It's cool to test it, but it's absolutely not worth having it on.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
When you can get 100 FPS, I'd much rather have that. I keep thinking that's an enemy. Waiting for them to come through that smoke. Oh god.
They're hitting Delta 1 hard.
One down.
Is the tank coming back round? It is. Oh. That was a good grenade. Where is he? I think he's in this corner bit. That was him, I think.
Buster down.
Not the smoke. No. Transformer model? What, as in like DLSS? 2 times Atomfall and Warzone he did. I didn't see him do it. Did he stream Atomfall on Twitch? I didn't see him do that on YouTube.
The Russians are at half strength.
Yeah, I do want to check out Battlefield 1 and 5 as well on this GPU. I haven't actually got those installed at the moment, but I'll get them installed. And I will check those out as well. FPS on those will be crazy, because we regularly were hitting the 200 FPS cap. Obviously, you can completely uncap it, which we will probably have to do. Especially at 1440p on this. That sniper up there. Are they trying to push on that left side? The answer to that is yes. I completely overshot that slid right into the open. That was an absolute noob. So yeah, even still fairly impressive FPS, even just 4K Ultra set to all completely maxed. Still relatively good. Holding this off not too badly. So snipers up there. One thing this game does get right is the absolute just chaos. You know? The chaos and destruction and stuff is just... The fact that it actually even runs at a reasonable FPS like this, fairly smooth for what it's doing. Definitely excited for the new Battlefield though. That's hopefully going to be epic. Do I peek my head over this? Probably not a smart idea. Oh, I couldn't even see him.
The enemy is trying to take Delta 1.
FSR off, yeah. This game doesn't actually appear to have any FSR. Battlefield 1 and 5. Yeah, I don't mind playing them now. They just do feel... Battlefield 1 and 5, compared to this, I think the movement and stuff is very smooth on this. On 1 and 5, it can feel a bit clunky. And also, there's a lot of cheating on those games now, which sometimes ruins it. It's almost like those games are sort of just left to their own devices, and there's a lot of cheaters in a lot of the lobbies, which kind of ruins it. Takes a little bit of time sometimes to find like a reasonable server where there's not someone on like 200 kills, no deaths.
If we can continue to hold on to Russian attacks, we may have the beat.
Oh wow. Have I tried BattleBit? I have tried it, yeah. That's the kind of like... How do I describe it? It's like Minecraft Lego characters. I played that when it first came out. I haven't really played it much since, to be honest. Does it still have like a good player base? Because it felt when I first played it... Oh my god. It felt a little bit buggy, BattleBits, to me when I first played it. Tank! Get that tank! What's he waiting for? What's he doing? Why is that tank not getting the other tank? Oh yes, look at that. That is so low. I have nothing to take it out with. I'm going for it. Hey! There it is. That's 2 wins in a row. We'll drop it down to 1440p now. I think overall fair, pretty decent FPS, just as long as you've not got ray tracing on. It's pretty decent. Battlefield 1, 5-star, a lot of cheaters, yeah. That's what sort of happened last time I played. You get a lot of the cheats where it's like it automatically reses you. Have you ever seen that one? Someone on your team, if anyone goes down, it just automatically reses you, no matter where you are. And like you literally, it's obviously good when you're on that team, but for the other team, it's like you can't win, basically. So it does ruin the game, but it's funny for like 5 minutes until you realise this is just like completely removing any kind of fun from it, you know, like fair fun, I guess. So we'll drop it down 2560 by 1440. Is that going to break my stream? It might do. If I go Windows, bear me a sec. And if I go back, see if I can get it so it doesn't break my stream. Okay, we might have to go borderless. Okay, borderless will work, but I think that'll take... give me a sec. You should be able to change. Okay, if we change my actual resolution to 1440p, that should work. Oh, we're in loading. I'll also, whilst I'm doing that, I'll change the overlay so it doesn't look massive. Hopefully this will work. I just need to... I need to change the resolution. I need to change it to full screen, but it's loading, so I can't do anything. If we change full screen, hopefully that should work. There we go, boom. Okay.
We have assigned
It's only because my capture card is 4K, so changing the resolutions, it messes with it sometimes. But I've switched it down to 1440p, so we got that there, 2560 by 1440. What else have we got? Motion. I've got motion blur on. Why do I have that on? Switch that off. I'll do. Let's switch ray tracing back on. I'll switch that on for this, and then we'll switch it off again. But I've got everything maxed, so ultra. Everything completely maxed out, so graphics-wise, it can't be any better than that. And we'll see how it does with ray tracing on this. Hopefully it'll be a bit better than 4K, obviously. But there you go. It's actually quite a bit better. Quite a lot better.
They will try to push us back sector by sector. We need to hurt them until they retreat.
But I do find the frame time does just feel a lot worse when you have ray tracing on. And the lows are way worse as well. Like, it kind of sort of feels like visibly stuttering. You see it there. A lot of micro stutters. Just doesn't feel as stable, which you don't really want in a first-person shooter game, really. Like, it just doesn't feel as good at all. But we are averaging 150, so it's double 4K. But it's just not going to feel that great. So still pretty much hit my refresh rate, which is decent. In terms of everything else as well, VRAM's maybe a gig less than 4K. Power's down by maybe 20 watts a little bit, but definitely heavy on the CPU as well, 60%. I know Frostbite engine is pretty heavy on CPU, so I'm not that surprised by that, I guess. We've seen that a lot before in Frostbite games. Oh, I'm dead. Get me out of that tank's range. Oh wait, I need to change it on the screen. So people know we're at 1440p. Can I try quality settings? What do you mean by that? I'm not sure what you mean by quality settings. Do you mean ultra? Whoa. Oh my god, it actually got rezzed. So you're seeing it here, FPS, especially with the smoke, look, with ray tracing on. It does drop your FPS a lot. Oh, I just got 3 assists. Who's pinging like that? That is insanely annoying. He's on. I see his legs. Oh wow, dude, we need to try and lock this down here. There we go, lots of hit markers. And they keep getting in there. Let me try and... It's that smoke, it just... There's a guy down there. That's our teammate. Feels pretty smooth. It's okay. It's just, it is noticeably stuttery with ray tracing on. You can see it in my frame time. You see the 0.1% low is 52. So it's not particularly good considering our average is, you know, my average here is 138. So 52 from that isn't particularly good. It's definitely, it's going to be a lot better with ray tracing off, which I can switch that off now. And if anything, that'll probably give us over 200 FPS, I would guess. So you absolutely do not really want ray tracing on. Definitely get that off. And then look at that at 200. And then have a look at my low, what my low will be like with this. Oh, whoa. Okay, that... I think that's maybe still loading. Still loading the settings in after I changed them. So we'll see what it's like with this. But averaging, we're going to average about 200 at 1440p with all the graphics still maxed. But just ray tracing off. Which, that's obviously pretty nuts. In comparison, you see my low here. It's definitely better than with ray tracing on. I've got an 8.1% low of 89 now. So that's about 30 FPS better. Oh god. Did we get him? So yeah, probably, if anything, 40 to 50 FPS better low there, really, compared to with ray tracing on. So it's definitely going to be smoother like this. And then obviously by the fact that we're actually getting way higher FPS as well. Which, yeah, 200 FPS, I'll take that. You could play this... If we drop it to high or medium, which I'll do in a sec, you could probably do this 1440p 240, which is pretty decent. The sniper's looking at me. I'll get you, dude. In a horrendous spot there. Does still feel a bit stuttery though. I might, after this map, give the game a restart. Because I've changed the settings so much. I'm dead. Oh, that guy just missed the snipe. That was close. He's up there. Damn, bro. Almost feels like that smoke makes it a bit laggy as well, but I think I'll restart after this one. I think maybe that's just maybe needs a restart. It's got on there. Let's push up real high.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Oh.
One of our objectives is no longer
How am I not?
secure.
How long before I get my head sniped off? Oh. No, he's got behind me. After all of that. This guy has a shotgun behind me. He's crazy. That guy could res me. It's probably nah, it's a bit of a dangerous spot, isn't it? I won't put him through that. Let's see if we can hit 240. I think if I set just set the preset down to high instead of ultra, so I've got everything set to high here on the high preset. And it should, with a bit of luck, give us nah, not 230, 240. It's almost hitting that. So that's probably good enough.
We have conquered Alpha 1.
We'll see how we do with low as well. I think low could be maybe close to 300. Wow, there's a lot.
of the American attacks have failed to breach all the objectives.
Well, they got 75 reinforcements.
After reload!
This guy over there.
Aplicado pour toi!
We got pushed up the craziest amount. That tank. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say really an insane increase of FPS, averaging oh god, the tank. Gonna average about 224 here, so a little bit better. We'll switch it down to low as well. Let's do that and see if we can break 300. And then, like I say, after this match, I'll give things a quick restart, 'cause I think the game might probably need to be reset. So yeah, there you go, breaking 300 FPS here, which is insane. My GPU usage, though, it is dropping a little, 91, 93%. So I think you're going to start to maybe see that come down, which is interesting considering I'm on the 9800X 3D. What on earth? I almost just killed myself with my own frag grenades.
Now occupied by our forces.
Oh my god, look at that.
Retreating.
How on earth?
I will remember this day.
That is crazy. Game goes on, hello. Yeah, it definitely gets really heavy on the CPU, because like I was saying earlier, this is Frostbite. I think at 1080p, we'll have a look, obviously. I'm a bit worried about what it'll go to. I remember doing Frostbite on my 4900K. Like, that used to hit like 90 degrees on Frostbite. Absolutely insane. Give it a quick restart and we'll try one other map at 1440 before I drop it down. Just, yeah, I feel like I've changed the settings quite a lot. I don't know, it felt just quite stuttery in that map, which maybe it's the map.
Let's get out there.
So I'll just give it a quick reboot, just in case. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Try and get as many as we can. We're only 8 likes off 100. So hopefully be able to hit that by the end of the stream. I don't know, hopefully next week try out I want to try out Horizon Forbidden West, FSL 4. I want to see. We'll check out obviously Last of Us Part 2 as well, that's coming out. And I also want to see Warzone Verdansk, which I think comes out on Friday. Is it Thursday or Friday? It's one of the days. Yeah, I can test out the future frame rendering. I normally leave it on because it drops your usage and FPS loads with it off. But if it's still stuttering for me, I can switch that off and have a look and see if it's that. I don't think it's that though, because I had it on in my first game as well, and it was fine. It didn't really stutter. It only seemed to be that map.
Salut. Let's go.
But I'm gonna for now at least. We're still at 1440p obviously. I'm gonna switch this back and leave it at maybe high, and we'll see what it feels like. If it's still, well, I'll switch future frame rendering off in a sec once we're in the game anyway. Can switch that off. April 3rd. It's Verdansk. Oh, okay, I'll probably... That's the same day, isn't it? Is that Thursday? I think that's Thursday also, isn't it? I think that's the same day as Last of Us Part 2. Yeah. So, I'll probably check Last of Us Part 2 out on Thursday, and then on Friday I can check Verdansk. Oh, there's a new zombie Easter egg. Is it on a new map, or is it just a existing map? Because it'd be good to check COD out, because I've not seen it on this GPU at all yet. So it'd be good to see Verdansk and then it on this GPU.
Hold your ground and fall back to the next sector if you're overrun. We need to make this attack too costly.
Boss Levels, hello. How's it going? Yeah, it still does feel a bit stuttery, doesn't it? It didn't feel like that really at 4K. I wonder if maybe it's dropping it down to 1440p has made it just feel a little bit laggy for some reason. Let's see if it is a future frame rendering. See if maybe that helps. I didn't Okay, that's not dropped my FPS too much, is it?
Seeing them weaken, but there's a long way to go.
It still feels the same. It just feels a little bit laggy. It could be because I've dropped the resolution. So I wasn't really getting it at 4K. It felt fine at 4K.
Hostiles are attacking Alpha 2.
Have I been? Yeah, I've been alright. Yeah, it's almost like one at ADS as well. There's a little bit of a lag. I don't know how noticeable that is on the stream. We'll see. We'll drop to 1080p after this one and see if it still does it at that. Because it definitely wasn't doing it at 4K. I don't know if I really remember this map. No. Games drop a like, can't stay. No worries. I'll catch you later. Oh, it's a new zombies map. All right. I might maybe have to check Verdansk, scan that out. There's definitely a guy there. Oh man, I could hear him. I could hear him, just couldn't see him. Do I prefer 1440p or 4K? 4K. I've got a 4K monitor, so generally play most games at 4K if I can on that. What on earth was that? Someone res me, surely. No! There's a guy right here! Get him! No! Oh god, there's so many. Look at that mini-map. Holy smokes. Look. Oh, we lost it. Look how many there were. Wait, are we... Oh, Are we attacking? No, we're defending. Why does it look like we're attacking?
Our troops just seized Alpha 1.
Balance looks pretty and refreshed. Yeah, I haven't really seen if they've updated the graphics as well, have they? That's what I heard at least. Do you do underwater 9800X 3D? You don't need to. But you can. You don't have to, though. Where are they all? How are we not capping this back yet? Hey, we're capping it. I prefer 80k. Not when it's like 20 FPS though. I could play Red Dead Redemption at pretty much maxed out at 80k. And still get like 60 to 70 FPS. I'll do that.
They've expended roughly 50% of their resources.
Only thing that worries me about Verdansk is didn't they say they changed the movement again? Or something. That sounds worrying. Okay, we capped it. Oh. I feel like the spread on this gun is quite... It's quite a lot of spread. It's not that accurate. Wow.
Hostiles are engaging in Alpha 2.
Oh, that is a cheeky little spot. That is cheeky, isn't it? Not that robot. Get that robot out of here. Whoa. Comes out April 2nd. Oh, Zombies comes... Oh, okay, maybe I'll have a look at Zombies on the 2nd. I'll play Last of Us on the 3rd, but then on the 4th I'll check out Verdansk. Because to be honest, normally when I play COD day one, it's always buggy or something. There's always every time they release some sort of map and I play it day one, it's always something wrong. But yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I'd actually like to just play it either way. Because I used to love Verdansk. I'll be proper rusty though. I haven't really played COD in ages. Oh my god, there's so many. I don't know where to shoot. The zombies, yeah, the zombies, I mean more Verdansk. I wonder if there'll be some sort of bug or something. I expect it might be slow to find games because I bet you loads of people try and play. Because I bet there's quite a what's the word? Quite a bit of excitement for it. So I bet you like the servers crash or something. Oh, he's so low.
Sector secure. Our defenses are holding strong.
See that body just get absolutely yeeted off the building.
Enemy troops now control Alpha 2.
Whoa. So yeah, after this game, we'll switch to 1080p, and then I'll go probably back to 4K maybe, to be honest. Because we can get some pretty decent FPS at 4K, really, and it seems to be less stuttery. Because we can still pretty much do about 100 FPS with all the graphics fully maxed, really, which is pretty insane.
Hold this sector. Don't let the
This is 1440p max. No, at the moment this is 1440p high. So we've got 1440p here, and I've got it set to the high preset with ray tracing off. So it's not completely maxed. Can I shoot the driver? The pilot? I don't think I can I? What is going on up here? Nah, mate. Where'd he go? He ran all that way.
Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives.
Bit quick, isn't he? I can hear someone else. Oh, I could hear him as well. You love the Carly sticks? Oh no. Not those. You're not one of those, are you?
Objectives is under attack.
Ruining my fun with those sticks. The problem with those sticks is that you can hit so fast. It's just absurd. You can just spam the like hitting. It's so quick. Is this with ultra settings frame generation? There's no frame generation, but it's with high. This is currently with the high preset. So it's not completely maxed. Ray tracing off as well. He's the guy with the shields and sticks. Honestly, that makes me want to throw up in my mouth. That is a disgrace. You don't understand why I play so cowardly on Battlefield. Whoa! What does that mean? What's cowardly about this? What's cowardly about this right here? Got a wingsuit. This takes balls. That takes serious balls, that. And even doing stuff like that, look. That takes serious balls. Look. Come on now. How is this on Warzone? I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to check out Warzone in the, like I say. Going to have a look at Verdansk over the next week when it comes out. Because I've not actually seen Warzone on this GPU yet. don't even know where to go. Is there a guy behind me?
Sector is done for. Continue the defense further in. Go!
We lost it. Have I tested Monster Hunter Wilds? I have, yeah. It's on the channel. A lot of my streams, well, all my streams go into videos after I finish. Monster Hunter's on the channel, the stream. Tested it a while ago, probably like 2 weeks ago.
Hold this sector as long as you can. Objective set.
Hostile
Someone just
defense
dropped in.
Charlie 2.
There's someone in there. Where'd he go? Oh, he's hiding in there.
Reloading, cover me!
Oh my god.
Charlie 2 is being contested by our enemy.
He's on the roof. Not on my watch. I like flying in. What's this guy doing?
Tango mark, 200 meters away.
Don't seem to be attacking this bit, do they, really? We're losing C. Was I able to get this for MSRP? No, it was a bit more. That Monster Hunter Wilds, born after 8th month. Yeah, I mean, it's the first one I played. First Monster Hunter I played. I think it's not too bad. It's okay. I found the multiplayer. I was trying to play with friends and stuff. Oh god. I found the multiplayer like not that great. Because you can only help people when you've already done the mission type thing. Like I say, after this match, we'll check out 1080p for a bit as well. Do that. Got 75 reinforcements left. Strange mission thing, hard to do. Yeah, it just seemed really unintuitive, and I was trying to play with my cousin and stuff, and like within a couple of days he was already nowhere near the place I was in the story, and then it just became like a mess to do. So I then just kind of gave up with it, because I didn't really find it that fun just doing it by myself, to be honest. I've just set myself on fire. I've got 1 health. No! I was hoping you wouldn't see me. Do I feel any input lag? No, what? We're not using anything really that would cause input lag. The only thing I've got is some weird kind of stuttery. It feels a bit stuttery. But I didn't have that issue at it seems to be stuttery at 1440p, but it wasn't an issue for me at 4K. So I'm going to see what it's like at 1080p. That's really the only issue that I'm having. This tank is driving me... I need to get out of that situation. That tank is... just keeps... even when I get rezzed, he just keeps killing me.
Charlie 1 has been lost.
Oh, we're going to lose both.
Our attack on Charlie 2
objectives. Regroup in the next sector.
Yeah, like, it's all the turning. So when I turn, it just doesn't feel... I'm at 200 FPS here, but at 1440p, it just seems like it sort of micro stutters and stuff. You sit in the frame time, it's got these ever so small sort of micro stutters.
300 meters.
You have to hold this sector. There's nowhere else to fall back.
See it there? Just sort of hitches. I don't know how easy it is to tell on the stream, but... Oh my goodness. Whoa! Did the rocket take off? Oh my god. Normally the rocket takes off, doesn't it? There's a guy at the top of the tower.
Front wall! Northwest!
I don't know how I survived. How did I survive that? What the hell? No. I need to get down there, really. God, I don't even know where I'm going. I've never seen the rubble like this. Try VSync. Well, yeah, the issue is, though, is that'll cap my FPS. We want to test the FPS at the moment. If I switch VSync on, it'll cap it at 144. So I won't be able to. We won't be able to test it.
We were just forced off Delta 1.
Could quickly see if that's maybe causing the issue, though. I just won't stay on that because it'll limit my FPS. Where is VSync? Family size pasta bake, absolutely, with a chicken Kiev. That's the go-to. That is the absolute go-to meal. Just carbs on carbs. What about you? You spending 100 quid on a Uber Eats? Or delivery? Wait, were you, did you get, what was it, Dishu? Was that you? It was, wasn't it? Get yourself 150 quid Dishu delivery. But make sure you tip as well. Two double cheeseburgers from Five Guys. Oh, Five Guys burgers are so good. And the chips as well. They give you so many chips.
Salut. Let's go.
Oh, I haven't had Five Guys in ages. There's not one round me, though. I have to go... Well, there's one in Southampton, to be fair. It's just... I normally don't really order food because it's a really, really slippery slope for me. Before I know it, I'm spending like 50 quid, you know? Because I can sink a lot of food. So it's just easier just to not do it, you know? As soon as I see that Chinese menu, it's like a 50 quid order, you know? chicken chow mein, chicken balls. Like it's chaos. It's absolute chaos. Wow, I said I was going to switch to 1080p. I'm just going to leave it quick because I just want to see if VSync. We didn't really get to have a proper look at it. Let's see if VSync fixes out my issue.
Clearly, the Thousand Petals Coalition has other ideas. Reinforce our defenses on site. This is a fight we can't afford to lose.
2 burgers, 25. Can you eat 2 of the burgers? Are they like the big? I couldn't eat 2 of those. I don't think. With no fries, I could. But if I had fries as well, I couldn't. I don't think I could eat 2 burgers and fries. But I mean, I could, but I would feel horrendous. Oh, I want a Five Guys now. Yeah, so it's still doing it, even with VSync on. It's still doing it for me. I think it's just there's some sort of maybe CPU related thing, because the more I drop the resolution, the more stuttery it seems. So 4K, that's why I want to see 1080p, because if it's worse at 1080p, then we know it's definitely like there's just something funky with that going on. If you just bear with me, I'm gonna just drop it, so just give me a sec. Drop it to, oh god, 1080p. We'll see what it's like with that. It's gonna overlay, I need to make that smaller. So switch it there. If I also change the stream as well.
We have begun our attack on Alpha 2.
So 1080p, 1920 by 1080 there. I'm going to switch it back to Ultra. Let's do ray tracing first, like we did previously. So everything's set to Ultra. I'll switch ray tracing on here. Now, I imagine we'll probably get quite good FPS with ray tracing on. So getting 160 there, 190, which is pretty good. 200, breaking 200 there. And it's okay, this feels fine for me now. It feels fine again. For some reason 1440p just stutters like loads for me. That's odd, isn't it? 1080p and 4K are fine. 1440p stutters. That's weird. Even with ray tracing here, this feels like fine. Play that fine. Even VRAM under 10 gig, power's down to about 260, 270 now as well, so you could easily play it like this. And we'll check it out without ray tracing, and I should imagine you probably get some pretty nuts frames.
We are attempting to take Bravo 2.
What would it stutter? I don't know. It just doesn't feel right at 1440p for me for some reason. Like 4K feels fine, 1080p feels fine, but for some reason at 1440p something just doesn't feel right. It's like when I ADS, it like hitches, and when I look at enemies, it'll just like hitch. It's kind of hard to explain. But you just know the feel of it is just not right. Where this feels normal. Feels fine again. I don't know why it'd be doing that at 1440p, but no other res. Yeah, some like weird software bug or something. Look at this, absolutely making moves. Oh, I'll have a day off. How have I missed all those shots? He made a run for it. Who's even seeing me there? Nope. I need a larger mag on this weapon, really. Where was he? Was he the other side? Such a noob. Yeah, the frame time does look better, doesn't it? And this is with ray tracing on, so if anything, it should be even more better once you switch that off. Why is this guy not rizzing me? He's a medic. Oh, it really annoys me when people do this. He's literally a medic. Oh, there we go. It is native 1080p, yeah. I feel like people res on this way less than Battlefield 1 and 5. And even 3 and 4, that was such a huge part of the game. And like, people just don't really do it anymore. I'm going for it.
Resources to stay in this.
This is my house.
We're going after Bravo 2.
Hello. Is that the same guy? That's not gone well for him, is it? Okay, we got this pretty much locked down, haven't we? No! I spoke way too soon. Damn it, where's he got this little spot here? Look at these guys. Sniping out by the rock. I'll have a look with, so pretty much 199, basically a 200 FPS average there with ray tracing on. This could get real silly with ray tracing off.
We are moving to attack Bravo 2.
What's this going to be like now? Oh my god. What we at? 250. Sheesh! 280. I need to get on my 1080p 240 Hz. This is when the pro comes out in me. He's still not got that sniper, he's out by the rock. What the hell? Was there a guy up there? Getting your team-based. Yeah, no, I mean, I always try. I'm obviously not a medic, but if my squad goes down, I always try and get them if they're obviously near me. It's just more annoying when there's like a medic and they're right next to you. It's like you're actually literally just ignoring me. The fact that I'm down, you know. Like that guy was literally pretty much next to me. And he's just, and then he dies, and then it's like we then can't spawn in that point anymore. We have to work our way back there, you know.
Last sector. They'll fight hard for this one.
I want my building back. I see someone in there. What is going on here? Why? No! I tried to melee him. I thought he was AFK. What was he doing in there? Oh, I missed it as well. I missed the melee. I was like, can I try low settings? Yeah, we switched that in a sec. It's still with all the graphics max, hitting an average of 270, which is absolutely wild. So I think overall this game performs really well. It's just terrible with ray tracing, and it seems to stutter at 1440p for whatever reason. That guy just shoot me through the tank. No. Oh my god, that guy's one shot.
Our forces have taken Charlie 2.
Got
I think you
this
got him.
far, no pass. Just a little farther.
No way. Maybe. Could it have been... Because we've still got future frame rendering off. Let me switch that on and see if it does it. See if it does. Could it have been that caused it? But we did try it with it off as well and it was still doing it, wasn't it? No, it's definitely not that because... This seems to be at 1440p resolution for some reason. Pretty odd. Because I'd initially go towards it's maybe a CPU thing as we go more CPU bound with those resolutions, but at 1080p it's not doing it, which doesn't make sense because that's more CPU bound than 1440p. What's going on here? Invisible wall. He's in that building. How is this guy still alive? No way. Second I go in. That guy survived a cluster grenade and a normal grenade. Even the lows here, it does seem to... It doesn't have the best lows, this game. It does give me quite a bit of... It's not a completely smooth frame time, but... Is that guy still in there, do you reckon? Whoa. I don't even see anyone. How are we gonna get this one? All down there.
By any measure, we're at half strength.
Send it, send it. God, I'm taking damage even when I've proned. There's a guy on us. Oh, I'm in big doo-doo. Big doo-doo. GPU power dropped from 330 to 270. Yeah, it's the... So yeah, is the CPU. What do you mean? Chicken souvlaki. Ooh. $1080p low. Yeah, we can have a look. I think average about 240, 250 there. Set it to the low preset. Don't see it max my GPU usage though, 86%. But you probably will get an average of above 300 with that. About 320, 330. So really 1080p, you could push 360 really. Not quite, but almost. What on earth is that shooting at me? I feel like a bit of a target.
Come on, we can do better.
I need to get out of here.
One sec.
That was close. Quick, switch weapon.
The final sector.
What a rush.
Classic switcheroo.
Tossing grenade.
Look at this push now.
Got one. Knock it out.
He's dropped down. There's another one.
I'm reloading.
We're on a mad one. I'm not sure we'll ever be able to push down there though. Sea of Thieves. Yeah, I could probably take a look at Sea of Thieves. Destiny though. The issue with testing Destiny is you can't use the overlays. They block all the overlays. You can only see FPS, which is really annoying. You can't really properly test it.
Objective Charlie 1 taken by us.
It was a bit of a difficult one to test because of that. You can't actually really see it properly. Oh god, there's a grenade. Wow, that is... No, he didn't make it. Oh, I feel filthy. I feel absolutely disgraceful hiding there, but what can you do? Low health. Oh god. No!
Russians are now occupying an objective. Victory's in sight. Use any resources you need.
Okay, good. Yeah, we didn't do too bad in that little run there. Got quite a few kills, didn't we? Have I tested Red Dead Redemption 2 on this GPU? I don't think so. Not yet, no. I have got it on the list, though. We'll take a look at some point. I do want to check... I could maybe even probably have a look at it this week, because I do want to check out Horizon Forbidden West FSL4 and probably check out Red Dead as well. I don't know, I'll have to make sure I got it installed, because I don't think I got it installed yet at the moment. Because it's a big game. Oh, I'll have a day off. This is like my little alley. Can almost definitely pretty much get kills here. Hey, we did it!
Through. The Russian forces are defeated.
Think I'd be a beast in Red Dead 2? Yeah, probably. I mean, you could probably do it. To be honest, Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't really that hard to run anymore. If you max out, what is it, like MSAA? If you max that out, it would probably still be a bit rough. But, yeah, Red Dead 2 isn't as crazy to run anymore as it used to be. I remember, like, not even being able to get 60 FPS on it. Realistically now, I know 5090 is obviously the absolute highest GPU, but you could do over 100 FPS with it all maxed at 4K now, which I remember trying to do it and I couldn't do that even at 60 FPS. You can do over double that now. So you could probably make this work easily. I mean, at 1440p, easily make it work. I'll do one more game at 1080p. We'll maybe switch back to 4K. Any other settings we want to see whilst I'm at 1080p? We've seen low, maxed out ray tracing. I accidentally closed the game then.
Salut. Let's go.
The question is, do you like my character? Ready for anything? The big test will be GTA. The new GTA. What's going to be the next game test? Next game today. This will be it for today. I normally generally only do one game per stream, just because on YouTube you can't. I'd have to set up a new stream, change it for a separate game. So it doesn't really work that well with SEO if you test multiple games. Now this map, Battle of the Bulge. You know what? I might get a cheeky little snipe going. This GPU will handle GTA 6 in 4K without a problem. I doubt that. GTA 6 is going to have ray tracing. There's no way this GPU is running it. I mean, it'll run it, but it'll be like 20 FPS probably. If you max everything out at 4K, there's no way. There's no way it's doing probably more than like 30 FPS realistically. Without ray tracing, it would still maybe at best do 40 or so. Because in brand new games, this GPU at 4K is doing, without ray tracing, it's doing like 30 to 40. With everything, all the other graphics maxed. So with ray tracing, it'll be like 20 or less. And GTA 6 isn't even out yet, so it'll probably be even harder by the time it comes out. In terms of like this GPU will be even older. That's a headshot, surely. Who's sniping at me? Get me. Oh, I'm in trouble. He's in there. Where was he? I don't like it. GTA 6 won't have... I don't think it will have forced ray tracing. It'll be almost like the... I'm expecting it to be like the GTA 5 Enhanced Edition. You know, because that has ray tracing. And you can switch that off. I don't see why it wouldn't follow similar. I don't think that guy's alive anymore. I don't really know this map very well. Where are they all coming from? Okay. Is that not a player in that? This is the turret. Fixer starting 90. Yeah, that's not an issue in MSI anymore. They fixed that in the latest update. And I'm not using GP power from MSI anyway. I'm using it from HW Info, so it's not an issue here either. I'm stuck. I don't even know where they're coming from. There we go. Native 1080p, yeah. I'm running in with my pistol.
American troops are showing signs of attrition. We have a breach of one of our objectives.
Well, that's not gone well.
You've left the engagement.
I feel like there's actually way too many buildings and stuff to really be able to snipe on this one. Didn't really seem to go very well, did it? Or maybe like a position like that. They just don't really seem like they're pushing, does it? From
Hostile incursion at Alpha 1.
there's too many walls and stuff. There's that guy up there, but I mean, is this even gonna happen? Is it even gonna go over the wall? Wait for someone to be in like that window or something. Oh my god. That's not good.
The enemy is assaulting Alpha 1.
Didn't know you could use HW. Yeah, you can import all the stats from HW Info into it. Not really having any luck sniping, am I? Got an assist. I don't even know where they are. Show us your foot. Okay, here we go. No, how has he missed that? Oh my god, they're all up there. Oh, I can't see it. GPU temp a bit high? What, 45 degrees?
50%.
That is not high. $55? No, it's actually it's at 45, the GPU temperature right now. I mean, either though, 45 or 55. That's yeah, that's not really high. Don't look at my 50-90 temps if you think 45's high. That's like 80. That's high. That almost sets on fire. The hotspot. Hotspot. Yeah, but it was. I was assuming he was talking about a GPU temperature, though. Generally, when people say GPU temperature, they're not referring to hotspot. And like I say, either it doesn't. I mean, both are not really hot. I wouldn't say they were. Even hotspot, like you say, 50, 53, 54. I'm definitely rusty on the sniping. Let's get machine gun when I next respawn. The machine gun here. This could be the end for me. Whoa, big stutter then. Is there a spawn down there? Something's going on down there. Are they going for an absolute maximum flank?
The enemy has depleted nearly all of their resources.
Careful over here. Not far from me.
What's going on down there?
We broke it through. Enemy down.
Oh, it's the scope causing it. Interesting. Oh, I don't really like that scope. I feel like I don't really know where I'm aiming. Do you know what I mean? With that, like, weird triangle type thing. I don't actually know where my bullets should be hitting. I'm not a fan of that. Seems like they're trying to push up from that side then. Hey!
Mission accomplished. We have shown the Americans that we will
Well, they didn't
not
even
abandon
capture any of the points. Right, so I think what we'll do now, switch back. I might as well switch back to 4K for a little bit because it can actually run this very good, even at 4K. Play a couple more games with it at 4K. But yeah, 300 FPS, pretty impressive. It is a shame we don't have any FSR like supported within the game. Because I know it definitely does have DLSS, which I always thought this game did have FSR, but it doesn't seem to. But yeah, weird how for some reason at 1440p I do get some weird stuttering, which I don't get at 4K or 1080p. It's really weird. Even after I reset the game, it still was like weird. If you give me a sec, I'll switch. I have to change it on Windows. Otherwise it breaks my stream. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well if you haven't already. Did we hit 100 likes? I'll have to check. We did hit 100 likes. Nice. But yeah, I'll switch it back to 4K. So 4K here, 3040 by 2160. To be honest, we can play. I'll leave it on. If I leave it on high, we'll do 4K high for a little bit because we should get fairly decent FPS like that. I'll leave ray tracing off because that just absolutely annihilates the FPS for no reason. Or do I prefer smoothness, high frame rate? In this game, to be honest, I'm happy to play this game at, like... This monitor's only 144 Hz that I'm on right now anyway, so realistically, I could play this at... I could stay at 4K res and just go to low graphics. Either that or... Yeah, To be honest, I don't think there's that much of a difference on this game between ultra and low graphically. So in a game like this, I'd always rather have the higher FPS. But I don't know, maybe I'd do like 1440p high or something, because then you just pretty much get both. I'd still hit my max refresh rate. But then if I was to go on my 240 1080p, I'd obviously just be at 1080p. So it's pretty much dictated by my refresh rate, really. If I had a 4K 240 hertz display, I'd almost definitely play at 1440p and just try and get the 240. But in single player games, I generally play at 4K, really. 4K 60, I'm fine with that.
Area sector by sector. Capture the objectives and push the Russians back.
Oh, I like this map. But you can see here, like even at 4K high, I'm still hitting 130 basically. I'm pretty much at the refresh rate, so maybe could push out another 20 FPS average to be a bit more consistent with it. But yeah, 4K medium, to be honest. Hang on. Tell you what I didn't do. I didn't change the res on the screen. Now, it's been a while since I played this map. Get some smokes going. Send it. He's on the roof. I've just saved their lives. Whoa. What the hell was that? That time to kill is crazy. Do Enzoi. What's that? Oh, what? Inzoi. That game? Is that the game? Inzoi. The Sims one. Does anyone want to watch that? I'm not sure how much interest there is to watch me play Sims, but I don't know if everyone wants to see it. Maybe I don't have it, but use a sniper. Yeah, that might not be a bad shout. I do quite like to push in though if I can. This is not good, bruv.
Alpha 1 is now our target.
I'll prone to the point. Send it. Is there a guy on that roof? Okay, making okay progress. Hopefully people can start spawning on us. There's a sniper on that left. I'm dead, I think. Try and get that sniper. Yeah, look. Have I got any smokes? I haven't got any smokes. Oh my god, this is chaos. It's that other side. We need the team to push on the other side to try and cover us so we don't get shot in the back. Enjoy's fun. I might have to have a look then. At some point. Do I enjoy 97 XT? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Weather instruments are lighting up red.
Pretty good
Don't
so
lose
far.
sight of your surroundings.
Pretty good value.
Hostile taken out!
There's a tank. We need that tank to actually push in, really. What? What killed me? Ranger? No. Alright, let's get in the tank. Is it me driving it? Oh my god, it is. Well, that's not gone well. It will be a fairly big upgrade from a 3070, yeah. Wow, this really isn't going too well for me, is it? Maybe I'll crack the sniper out. Try and help out with some of the kills. Might be better if I'm on the left side though.
Our forces are moving to attack Alpha 1.
How far out can I go? What is that? Is that an enemy that I see?
Alpha 1 attack begun by our forces.
Have I missed that? This is bad. Sandstorm's coming in. That's going to ruin my sniping. Oh, that is a shot and a half, that.
We're down to 50%
Where are they?
strength.
Okay, we've got to cap this now, surely. No one can see anything. So many.
Let's see what we find here. There!
Need the assault rifle. Oh, I'm dead. This is currently on the... We've got it set to high at the moment. So I'm at 4K, but I've got it set to the high preset. Ray tracing off. I'm going to go back to assault, because I feel like we could probably cap this now with the sandstorm. Get me some cover. Stick the bake in the oven. No, I'll get it. Get it in the microwave. How has that person even seen me? In this absolute chaos. I'm just gonna stay here and try and cap it. I can't actually move. What's going on? Oh, we're still losing it. Ah, the sandstorm's gone. There's another one. There's another one. That is absolute pro by me. No.
We have secured the sector.
Can barely notice ray tracing. In this game, I don't really think ray tracing's worth it. It's very not noticeable, but it's definitely noticeable in some games. Depends on the game. Because ray tracing implementation is different in like a lot of games. Like if you compared Cyberpunk to another game, this only has ray traced ambient occlusion, so it's going to be way less noticeable compared to another game with like full ray tracing.
Russian forces are done.
Oh, we got it. Sweet.
Take the sector. New objective set.
I wonder how much of the weather and stuff they'll have on the new battlefield. The dynamic weather. To be fair, it's a fairly common thing on most battlefields, really, isn't it? So I expect they will have it. I don't know where to go. Smoke it. I don't know where I'm going. I can't go prone. Definitely a guy on there, I think. They could be in big trouble here.
We only have half our resources left. Make them count.
Oh my god, they're in big doo-doo. What a spot that is.
We are hitting Bravo 1.
Shame I don't have an LMG. And shame I don't have bigger magazine. Or I can just continually shoot without having to reload. Oh, whoa. Witcher 3 with ray tracing. Yeah, that does look pretty good. I need to test that, actually, on this. Try and do that in the week. 9080X. No, this for this gen, this is the highest GPU you'll get from AMD. They're not doing it like a high-end one, really. This gen.
Our forces are advancing to take Bravo 2.
You might maybe see... No, I suppose because this is the XT, isn't it? They've only done 9070 and they said they weren't doing any high-end this gen. Oh, that's not worked. Might be worth even sniping again on this bit, to be honest. How's that guy got up there? Whoa.
I see a hostile fire team, 130 meters away. Tango on the map.
Don't approach me!
Lock down an objective.
I don't think I've ever been down here. Is that guy teabagging him? What's going on? He's just like fully teabagging that guy. That poor guy. see anything. Sweet. I don't even know where I am. No, I was stuck. I went prone in the debris and I got stuck. I couldn't actually get out. Don't know if anyone's going to be able to res me there. I don't know if I can get out though. I can. I can get out, it's just really slow to get out.
Enemy has secured an objective. The Russians still maintain control of the sector.
Objective Bravo 2 secured by us.
Let's just try and cap it. I was going to maybe snipe. I might do it on the next one.
Damn it! Fuck best you can.
Get me out of that.
Don't die on me.
I can't res him. Probably a good job I got out of that tank, because that did not look good, did it?
One of our objectives is under attack.
No, 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 no. Oh, he's right there.
Battle soon.
Pierce, thanks for subscribing. Ah, where do I spawn though?
Bravo 2 is being contested by our enemy.
We've lost an objective to the enemy.
He's in that building. Okay, that's not good. Smoke it out. I think he's inside here still. He is. I baited my teammate.
Cover me. I'm reloading. Throwing grenade.
Benchmark low-key best streamer, thanks! I appreciate it. What's going on here? I think we got it. I don't even know where he's shooting. Ah. Wasn't quick enough. Oh, we
cannot
lost.
Sustain any more losses. Evacuate the site. We've lost.
Wasn't there, there was FA Cup games today, wasn't there? I haven't even followed that. Oh, Man City tomorrow. When's the next Premier League games? In the week? Oh, they are. Oh, yeah, don't Tottenham have Chelsea? Oh, they do. Oh, God. Gonna get absolutely battered by Chelsea. You get the same FPS with a 7900 XTX. What settings? At the moment, I'm at 4K with it set to high, the high preset. No ray tracing. So if you've got it set to max and you're getting 120, that's obviously that's a little bit better. Because you'll get about 100 roughly with it all set to completely maxed. 100 to like 105 in that range.
Salut.
I wonder if I've got where is this weapon? Can I get like an extended mag for it? No! Morris versus Brighton's going to Pens. Oh! Is that game live now? Oh yeah, it is live, 120. Wow. What a boring game, 0-0, 120 minutes. That's rough. I just want a, is there, oh, there's not a mag size.
Getting an assault on the port of Singapore.
30's the highest mag, is it?
When the Russians have been
No, that's not
manipulating to
great.
their advantage.
Need
We end
40.
that today. You are to lay siege to the port and push the Russian forces out. We're counting on you. The rest of the world is too. Don't let us down. Command out.
Premier League on Tuesday, yeah. I think Tottenham play Chelsea, but it's on Thursday, I think.
You got your objectives. Secure those. The sector is ours. Then
What is this site here? Is this at the back? That's not the best, is it? I normally go this route.
Alpha 2 targeted. Attack.
Because you can cap it. No, I could hear him. I got the grenade kill. Oh, I can't spawn anywhere. Capping both of them.
Captured objective Alpha 1.
we have secured
There we
the
go.
sector.
Vehicle for us!
Target set. Secure the new objectives and take the sector.
This next one's always quite hard. But smoke strat. Oh. Smoke it for everyone. They all go up the top of there, look. Need a sniper, really. Oh, I got no more smokes. This could be a zigzag run, so I don't get sniped. A couple of spins in there. Throw him off. Oh, God. Wait, if I can get up there... No! No! I could have got up there and done a little sneak. Boss levels, catch you later. You went from 4070 Super to a 9070 XT. Nice. How did that go in terms of FPS difference? I feel like there's probably not an insane difference between those, really, is there? Like a little. Have you gone from playing like... Are you still playing like 1440p or... Damn, I'm running in like a headless chicken. I'm not even thinking. I mean, we capped that, so...
Our forces have taken an objective.
There's so many up there. Is it that one? Alright, let him go first. E. And then we do this. Straight into the lion's den. Straight through here. Oh. Didn't make it through. Oh, this wasn't even the one I was thinking of. It's the next one. Didn't realize there was two ships. This was the one I was thinking of. Oh. Can't get up there. There we go, absolutely smashing it. There's someone on the top. This is absolutely speed running it right now.
Location is inside! Northeast! Target down!
Did you get him? Am I playing at 2K? No, at the moment I'm playing at 4K right now. Gonna need to smoke that.
Allies initiating attack at German 1.
Okay, that's not safe. Damn, I don't know where to go here. This robot. Whoa! Look at this shot. 4K, yeah, it's pretty good. I've got it set to the high graphics preset, so the graphics aren't fully maxed, but at max it'll do about 100 average, which is still fairly good. No ray tracing though, so ray traced ambient occlusion is switched off, because that absolutely wrecks my FPS. That guy was all the way up there. There's two here. There's another one. Another two. There's another one still there.
Shit! Renault! Renault!
Did we get him? Oh, he's still there. Happy Mother's Day. It's tomorrow. You're still rocking a 4080. Yeah, probably don't need to really worry about upgrading at the moment. For 1440p, that's still going to be pretty good.
Russian forces captured an objective.
And you'll get DLSS 4 image upscaling at least. You won't obviously get multi-frame generation, but you know, you've still got frame generation, you've got DLSS 4. So you can even rely on that a little bit as well for performance.
Allies engaging in Charlie 2.
Oh no, I've absolutely balls that. We're capturing these points so quickly, I can't even keep up.
Copy that. Vehicle is on its way.
Hostiles attacking objective Charlie 1.
How on earth did I survive that?
Have to reload!
There's a guy up top still.
Our forces have lost Charlie 1. Allied forces have
Can I get up
Charlie
there?
2.
I don't think I can get up there.
Enemy infantry! That one's dead.
All objectives secure. The sector is now under our control.
Whoa. He's running.
Take this sector, the whole site falls. Objective set.
Whoa. Oh my god. I'm getting shot from every angle.
Lose sight of your surroundings.
Are they behind us?
They're coming storm!
We need to get the smoke grenades out.
Keep it up and we can take the final sector.
Let's go!
So still getting in this forest area here with this loads of foliage. Look, I'm dipping down to about 90 FPS. Pretty aggressive dip down, like 30 FPS. You do get the occasional random area like that on this. I'm just in full send here. Straight in the building, straight to the roof.
Hostile, they're losing control.
No messing around.
No more fuck-ups, hey?
Straight up the stairs. Top level.
Okay, okay. Teamwork.
I don't even know where to look.
Wind's picking up.
Where do they spawn? That's a bad idea.
Grenade delivery.
Lighting looks nice there as well. There it is.
Abandoning the site.
Absolutely smashed through that one.
Thanks to you.
Do you have to use OBS to stream, or can you use YouTube Studio? What do you mean by YouTube Studio? Normally you have to use... You don't have to use OBS. There's like tons of platforms that you could use. You can even use... I'm pretty sure there's a way through NVIDIA Overlay that you can stream. You can connect it to like your YouTube account and then do it. But you need... YouTube Studio, you normally set it up. And basically you set it up with a key. And then you use that key to basically send it. So you need to send the stream, but you need obviously a piece of software to actually send the stream from. That like obviously encodes it and sends it to the YouTube servers. So you need to use something. It doesn't have to be OBS, but there's probably millions of different softwares out there. There's like, the only ones I know is OBS, and there's Streamlabs OBS, which is basically the same thing, but there's all these services now though where you can multi-stream, but I don't really know anything about those.
Come on, let's get out there.
There's probably hundreds of like streaming software, to be honest. I think OBS is probably just like the most well-known one that just is fairly simple to use, I guess. But I think you can, I'm pretty sure you can do it from AMD and NVIDIA Overlay. You can connect it to like YouTube and stream it. I've never done it though. But you need some sort of software to encode the stream basically and use the key to send it to like the server. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an NVIDIA one, and there's definitely an AMD one, I think. I'm just assuming there's probably an NVIDIA one. And you can connect it, I think, direct to your YouTube account and then do it through that, but I don't really know much about that. I've never done it. So I got the premium pass because I've obviously accumulated Battlefield points, so essentially I've just got it for free. So I thought I might as well. I want this gun. The AN94. This is from Battlefield Bad Company, wasn't it? I think, if I remember. So, we're only... What level am I? I'm almost 12, so I'm only a couple of levels off. The game by default looks really blurry. I think it looks fine. I don't think it looks blurry. You sure you don't have dynamic resolution scaling on or something? I am playing at 4K though. It probably maybe looks more blurry at a low res. Are you at a low resolution? Because 4K, 4K for me I think looks fine.
Your job is to pry each objective from their control. We aren't equipped for a prolonged battle today, so victory will come from striking decisively. Out.
Am I done with Shadows? What, Assassin's Creed Shadows? No. No. I'll play it again. I was kind of waiting for it to be... maybe get an update with the performance, but I think it did get an update, didn't it? But I don't think I saw any performance-related stuff in there. Oh my god, you can actually... I don't know you could do that. Disappears, it's magic. I didn't mean to chuck that. Wow. I'm in a little bit of a sticky situation here. Yep, that grenade. Okay. Try and survive. Wait for the health. Get my sweat on. Nothing performance-wise. Yeah, no, I'll complete it. We'll definitely play it more. Just been checking out a few other games. It's been a long time since I haven't actually really seen any FPS shooters on this GPU, to be honest. So, I will definitely check it out. Keep playing it a bit more. They need to go to YouTube setting, change resolution. What for the blurriness? Yeah, it might be if they're playing the game at low res though, it might maybe look blurry at least, but for me though it doesn't look blurry. But I'm at 4K, so... Whoa. But yeah, it could also be YouTube compression as well. Obviously you don't see it exactly what I see. That guy absolutely melted me. Right, it's time to get serious. By serious, I mean huge flank. A little worried I can hear them running around on the outside area.
We have captured Alpha 1.
Oh, that was a guy. Jeez, I could barely see that. No, how's he shot me through the smoke? Do we use water cooling or air cooling for the CPU? Water. I've got a liquid cooler, Leon Lee Galahad Trinity. I just got run over by a tank. I'll get you.
Need you alive.
No! I honestly hate it when that happens. You commit to a res, and the second you're resing, you get the res, and just an enemy appears. Ruins all your fun. Disaster. You end up both dying. Dude, these guys are everywhere, man. How are we going to do this then? We're losing A1 now.
We have lost control over
Same strat again.
We are attacking Alpha.
Don't do it.
Tossing grenade.
Oh, that is how you do it.
US forces have claimed
That is unreal. That is an unreal frag. Rebound off the backboard. Oh, no way. Audio, yeah, the audio is good, isn't it? Is anyone going to res me? This guy could.
Our attack on Alpha 2 is underway.
Hey,
Control of Alpha 1 is ours.
try and get some smokes out.
Our forces are assaulting Alpha 2.
Go, go, go. Am I capping it? I am capping it. Just about.
Tango is down.
There's another guy.
Soldier down. Soldier down.
Alpha 2 target. Attack.
They got one of us.
I can hear one. Oh, why did that guy bleed out? Nah, no way. I was right on that guy. I could have rezzed him. Making some progress at least.
The sector is now under our control.
We got it. Hey, we got it. Oh my god, how did I even get that kill?
One second.
We're attempting to regroup. Let's continue objective.
Can't use River Tuner on... Yeah, no, I never used to be able to, but I tried it. I haven't played Battlefield 2042 for ages, and I was never able to use MSI before. This is the first time I've played this game with MSI for ages. And I tried it today, and it worked. MSI worked, so... What version of MSI Afterburner you're on, though? Because I've got the latest beta version. It might be updated in that. Or, like, you might maybe have a different version where it's not supported. Not that it's not supported, but yeah, like you say, the anti-cheat blocks it. But the latest version of Afterburner might somehow get around that. At least it works for me today. I've never had any issues with Battlefield 5 or 1, though. They always worked for me. It was 2042 that was the issue for me, but... Oh, okay, that's not going to work. I thought my smokes were covering it. I have the latest MSI beta version, whatever that is. It's like 5.3.3, is it, or something? I can't remember. Something like that. It has support for the 9800X3D in it. So you might maybe be on an... Are you on an old version of MSI? I can't lie down in the water. I can't see. Oh, I'm dead. There we go. It was only a matter of time. Alright, get me in there. Oh my god, dude, that car has ruined me there. Pushed me out of cover. I was in cover and the car pushed me out of cover. That's not ideal. How do we push this? Oh my god, dude. How do we get up there? It's so open. Someone up there. There is. I had a feeling there was because someone was shooting over there. I was like, who are they shooting at?
Attacking objective Bravo 1.
Oh wow. Damn, bro. Can you normies buy one? Buy what? One of these GPUs? Yeah, I mean... I'm technically a normie. I bought this like everyone else. I bought this with my own money like everyone.
Objective secure. The sector is now under our control.
There's someone in here.
The loss of the American sectors.
They're all on the roof. All jumping off. There's another one up. He's in big trouble. Need to get him. There you go. What was that map on like? Was it Battlefield 4? And there was a huge tower like this and it completely came down. That was so good on that game. Don't know why they didn't have anything like that on this game with a big tower like that come down. I can see people on the radar, but I can't actually see them.
Enemy soldier there!
Oh, I'm dead. Didn't realise how open that was. We've got to get... We've got to go get those towers. Look at these people dropping down.
Marking hostile! 300 meters!
He's going to go on that roof.
Tango on the map!
I can hear someone. Voice chat. I can hear someone coughing. There's something down their headset. That's not great when I'm trying to concentrate.
Marking hostile! 200 meters!
DirectX 11 or 12. I think it's there's no setting for that in the game, in this game. Is there? I think you're thinking of Battlefield 5 and 1. You can change that. In this, I don't think there's a setting for it, and you can change it in here. Maybe in the game files, but it'll be 12 because we have ray traced ambient occlusion, which is will only be on 12. So you can't change it as far as I'm aware. At least in the game settings, whereas on 5 and 1 you can switch between, can't you? Because on Battlefield 5, 12 has DLSS and DXR, doesn't it? But 11 doesn't, because it's not supported in 11. You can switch it.
Enemy neutralized!
But yeah, it's not the same on this.
One sec! Hostile range control! Northeast!
Right, we've got close.
To reload!
Starting attack on challenge 2.
Oh, he's so low. No! My teammate's in trouble. Richard, thanks for subscribing. Can anyone res me? I mean, this guy can. What an absolute hero. He's got both of us. DLSS in Battlefield 5, is it? Oh, I thought in Battlefield 5 it's grayed out if you're in about 11, from what I remember. It might be a bug though, but I know DXR definitely isn't. I don't go on 12 on that game though, because I think the performance is worse, quite considerably worse. It stutters loads for me in 12 compared to 11, so I never switch it. We almost got it.
Charlie 1 was just secured by us. Secure the last sector.
Oh no, I know 11 doesn't support. I know 11 does support DLSS. I mean, just in Battlefield 5 though, it's grayed out unless you're in 12. From what I remember, I could be wrong, but that's what I remember. Whereas ray tracing isn't supported in 11 at all, but it's also, you can't use it in that game. You can't use DLSS or ray tracing unless you're in 12 on that game, from what I remember. But I think it might be a bug because I think you have to like you have to do something with the game files or something, if I remember. It's been a while though since I played it. But I think yeah, you can do something with the game files, so it's probably just a bug or something within the game. I don't know. That game's a little bit weird with that stuff. Oh, I got noob tubed. How does this get card performed? Flight Simulator? I've not seen it. I haven't tried it in Flight Simulator yet. So I'll have to see when I test it. We need to get up the tower, don't we? Send it, people. Wow. No. I tried Dell Force multiplayer. No, I've tried. When did I last play that? I played the campaign, but I think, what was that on? Was it the 5090? But I think the campaign on that game is Unreal Engine 5, isn't it? I think the multiplayer is 4. Is it? I think.
US forces are nearly defeated. Our troops are overwhelming them.
Armory Forger. Yeah, I could probably have a look at some point. Didn't that just got an update, didn't it? To be honest, thinking about it, Flight Simulator is a really CPU-heavy game, isn't it? So I haven't actually... I'll have to try and install it, because I do have Flight Simulator, but I don't have it installed, and it's a big game, isn't it? I don't think I've seen it actually on the 3D, on the 9800X 3D. Last time I tried it was on my 4900K. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like on this CPU as well. So, yeah, not quite sure how...
The American forces are nearly defeated.
I'm also... I'll probably stream that game sometime. I'm absolutely terrible at it, though. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. You'll have to guide me. Oh, there's no way. Do you think I should install it? This game? Yeah, I don't mind it. Like Fezzy said, I think it was bad when it first released, but I feel like the game... It's definitely not the best Battlefield game, but it scratches enough of the Battlefield itch for me when I play, so... It's fine, I think, until we get the new one. I don't really mind playing this, to be honest. It's definitely quite fast-paced, though. But I think it's a little different. I get a bit bored of playing Call of Duty, so it's something a bit different from that, you know? And I don't know, is there a release date? Not a release date, but is there any idea of the new Battlefield game? Is it the end of this year? There ain't no way you're doing that. It gets a bit grindy. I like Warzone, but the multiplayer on COD, I can only really play it so much. It's too just like... It's just too much for me after a while. What's going on here? I think this might have been a bad idea. Is there going to be people waiting for us?
Our forces have the advantage. We have almost won.
Oh, wow.
Not give it up. Stick with this.
It looks fairly civilized up here.
We are at 50% resources.
Smash up the gaff. So, we can't actually cap anything up here, can we? Is there a claymore on there? What the hell? Wingsuit. Oh my god. How did that not kill me? I pulled that way late. What the hell? I pulled that like so late and face planted. Oh, he's got armor on. Late 2025. Honestly, I would just love for that new Battlefield game to like... Battlefield 3 and 4. That was just prime. Between that and the Call of Duty at that time, that was just peak. If it's like, if it brings me back... If it takes me back to those times, I'll be forever thankful.
We are very close.
That map, I think it was on Battlefield 3, the Paris map.
Okay, teamwork, right?
I forget, I'm not sure entirely what it was. It just called Metro? And was that 3 or 4? I think it was 3. I always get, to be honest, I lose... It all combines into one in my mind. I think that was 3. Used to use the M4A3, was it? With a silencer. Bad Company 3. Oh my god. Yeah, that would... I don't know why they never did the Bad Company games. They were so good. That was like some of my first favourite games I used to play. I used to have Bad Company 1 and 2 on Xbox 360. I used to play those loads.
Secure the last sector. Our victory is nearly at hand.
Together, better together.
I don't know why they never did... So I feel like that would actually be something a bit different, wouldn't it?
Northeast.
Dude, I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this sniper. Oh, I have a day off. There's 2 of them. They moved them all to Battlefield 4. Did they? Yeah, I mean, I trust. It was originally 3, though, right? I think it was. That was great, that map. I loved that. They also redid a similar one on 5, wasn't it? And it was also just called Metro, and it was not the same, but it was a similar vibe. Where it goes down into the underground. The Vietnam DLC for Bad Company 2. Yeah, I had that as well. That was good. Did you ever play...
Need to reload.
There was like there was a standalone game of Battlefield. Was it called Battlefield 1942 on Xbox 360? It was like a standalone game, and it had Wake Island and Iwo Jima on it. Was it called 1942? Battlefield 1942, I think. That was good as well. I used to play that loads. They were like the games I played most on Xbox 360, really. Yeah, close that lift door. 330 power. Yeah, power consumption is high. We are at 4K here though, so it's pretty heavy. 1942 was the first. That was the first Battlefield game, but this came out in like. This game wasn't that. It was I don't know. Maybe it was called something else. It probably came out in like. It was a bit arcadey. Battlefield Xbox 360. Wake Island. Oh, it was just called 19. I was called Battlefield 1943. 2009. That was it. It wasn't 42, it was 43. Yeah, it was. It was that one. Battlefield 1943. That was. It was like a standalone game on. Well, I got it on 360. I'm assuming it was on other platforms as well. Yeah, it was definitely that. I played that loads as well. You could download it from like the Xbox store. Any tips on keeping a 50-90 temps down? I could undervolt it. Increase fan curve or undervolt it.
Let's get out there.
1940. It was 1943. Yeah, yeah. It was pretty good. It only had like 2 or 3 maps from what I remember, but it was kind of arcadey. It wasn't like a full Battlefield feel. It was just like a kind of arcadey version of it. I never played Battlefield Heroes, but it was kind of leaned. 1943, I think, leaned a bit more towards that than it did an actual Battlefield full game type thing. But anyway, I'm gonna have to head off and smash my pasta bake with a side of chicken Kiev. It's been fun playing this though. I don't know if I'll be around tomorrow. It depends. I possibly might be. It depends what time I get back. But if not, I'll be live on Monday, similar time. And we'll just check out. I do want to try and check out Horizon Forbidden West. Next week, we've also got Last of Us Part 2's coming out. We've got Warzone Verdansk I'll be checking out as well. So check some of that out on the 9070 XT. You can always check it on 5090 stuff as well. Greg's, what for dinner? Whew. I haven't had a Greg's in ages, but I'd smash a chicken bake. Holy. I could probably smash like 10 of those. Easy. But have a good evening, and I'll catch you later.